What's up, y'all? Welcome to the inaugural episode of A Different World. This platform we put together is to showcase the youth, specifically those who are excelling in sports and those who are doing great in school. We want to give them a platform to speak out. We want to give them a platform to talk about social things, about life, about whatever it is that's on their heart. This is for the youth. So this is our team. We have Darnell, we got Sean. This is our special guest, Hassan. This is Trell, I'm Shawna Bills, and this is Black. Sean, you put this together. Thank you for bringing us together. Tell us a little bit more about your vision here.
All right, so we put this together just because everybody know the state of the world is a little different right now. After COVID, things are gonna be different. We also have to look forward and pass it on to the next generation. It's not about us anymore, it's about these young guys. So it's a different world. It's not about us, it's a new generation, man. So as y'all know, man, we got my man, Hassan Cisse, 5'5", point guard from Promise Academy.
You know, let's say that's my nigga. I made him $1 million, now fuck it, we all rich. I ain't tryna have
Big highs in the spot, big highs.
How you feeling, bro?
Feeling good.
Chilling?
Yeah.
How's everything been? How's quarantine?
It's bad because I can't practice more how I used to,
All right.
and it's harder in school.
Yeah, how's it been with doing like homework and homeschooling?
Because I can't ask the teacher for like extra help no more because we're online instead of like actual being there.
Right.
It's a transition, definitely.
It's hard. So let's get right into it, bro. Let's get straight to it. You play ball.
Yeah.
What's your AAU team?
Young Bucks.
They nice?
Yeah.
How nice?
Used to be ranked 8.
Wait, used to be or y'all ranked?
We used
Hey,
to be
so-
like last year.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
So y'all was ranked 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they based out of?
They from the city or the
City.
country?
City.
Country.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
That's fire. So what makes you different, bro? As a basketball player, that's what I want to know. What makes you different?
I work harder than everybody on and off the court.
Like that.
I mean, but are
Strategy.
you like still working right now doing quarantine? Like you at the park, you in the house with it?
Yeah, I'm
watching-
doing whenever I can, like lifting weights, doing push-ups. And
Hey.
stuff.
Oh, you getting your weight up.
I
I know it's a little
Dropping
side,
it
so I
more.
didn't want to say it.
So what? Like you doing push-ups, sit-ups, all that? Like you getting right?
I want to see 10 push-ups. Let me see it. I don't believe you.
Don't let her gas you.
Don't let it gas you.
Y'all not with it. I don't believe you. You can do it.
At the end, you
I
gotta get them
can't.
10 push-ups up, man.
You got 10 in you? I say no more.
Okay, I know you said off the court as well. So like with school, like how's grades going? What are classes like? Like I haven't been in school in a while, so tell me about that. I know you said you in 6th grade, so tell me about that.
It been easy and hard because now I get to just focus on the computer and do my work on my own without any distractions.
Track the girls. I know they be getting to you. They used to get to me.
And this quarter I made honor roll.
That's what's up,
Hey.
yo. A lot of people never made it on honor roll, man. Definitely.
That's a
Shout out
fact.
to you, man.
It's fire.
Alright, so you work out a lot. So tell us something about you down with a little crew called the City of Gods. What's that about?
It's a group of young boys that work hard and play basketball to get for recognition and
Okay.
for other people to see us as great young men instead of like the bad people.
Okay.
I got a quick question. So like, who's better, City of Guards or like Jelly Fan?
Oh, that's tough.
Cause I be on,
They watch
I be
us.
like, I be on the Explore page, Instagram. I be seeing a lot of Jelly Fam out there. So like, is that like one of your top contenders, like one of your rivals or what?
Well, they both are good, but like I've been with the City of Guards first, so I think the City of Guards are better.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
how many, roughly, what's the estimate of people in the City of Guards?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
A lot.
So who the top 2?
I think it's Mel and Reen because they first started it. They first started the group.
Okay.
Okay.
What's their Instagrams?
The City of Guards, Mel, and Jelly Fam Reen.
Okay.
So would you rank yourself in that?
Like third.
Oh, that's what I like.
Top
That energy.
three.
It's coming from your mouth.
Yeah, that's
Watch
fire.
it back.
That's fire.
your back,
You
fam.
third out of how many? Like 20? Oh, they can't. So they can't guard you.
No.
Oh,
That's the vibe.
Okay.
I like that.
That's different.
All right, so yo, Big High. So like, yo, when did you realize that like you wanted to play basketball?
I wanted to play basketball in first grade because my brother started playing basketball. I thought it was the right sport for me to play.
Okay. Was your brother any good or?
Yeah, that was okay.
He was okay. They're not better than you though.
So you-
That's what I like.
So you cooking them now?
Yeah.
Oh, you giving them buckets? All right, so basically like game to 12, you and your brother. How many points is he up putting up? Like 5, 4?
Probably like 8.
He putting up 8, and then you scoring 12?
Yeah.
All right, say no more then.
Hey,
Say no more.
crazy.
When you gonna get it down to like 1?
Yeah, like you supposed to be putting on the clamps.
I'm gonna work hard so I can get it down to 1 or probably 0 like next year.
I dig it.
That's
Vibes.
what's up.
That's different.
So I know we touched on quarantine a little bit at the beginning of the show, but how has quarantine really changed your basketball life? Like I know you're not able to work out, summer's on the horizon, and you're not able to really like work out or practice your AAU team. So like how's life with
Like
quarantine?
it's bad because now I can't like interact with my friends no more. I have no more funds, and and it's affecting my basketball life now. Cause now if we go into 7th grade and now everybody's gonna like be whack. Cause some people are not working out and some people are, and it's not gonna be competition and it's gonna get boring.
As long as you working.
Yeah.
As long as you working.
You out there working every day, right?
Yeah.
So that's all that matters.
That's it.
So you feel like you basically ahead of them.
Yeah.
So how long you work out roughly a day?
I work out sometimes twice a day
You doing 2 a days.
for like 3 hours, 2 hours.
Hey, you doing good.
So I got a question. So being that like, cause I don't know, but I heard that they took like the hoops down.
Oh, yeah.
tough. Yeah.
So
Fact.
how are you? What exactly are you doing like for your workouts?
Like regular stuff like lifting weights, push-ups, sit-ups, making sure I get everything, my body set out first.
Get the
before-
blood flowing.
Yeah.
You
Before
run
I-
at all?
Yeah, I run 2 miles a day.
Oh, listen. Some adults not even doing that.
Nah, that's big
That's
facts.
good work. That's good work.
So you still like working on your handle? You still just in the crib with it, just like
Yeah.
dribbling?
So I got a question. So you said you started playing at what age?
I like,
I think you said first grade, right?
yeah,
First grade.
First grade, and you're in the 7th grade now, or about to be in the 7th grade.
yeah.
So your parents, how have they kind of supported you throughout your, what is that, 6 years so far in playing basketball? How do they support your goals and your dreams?
They've been helping me like be successful in life and teaching me good stuff and taking me to the AU tournaments
That's good.
and buying me the clothes I need to succeed.
So
Did a little research. So I found out you're Muslim, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know Ramadan just passed, so I know you can't eat until the sun goes down. So how does that affect like your workouts or you playing basketball? You know, I know you can't get shots up, but actually doing drills and stuff outside.
So Ramadan finished, but when that does happen, because it happens every year, how does it affect your play?
Because you can't work as hard as you can, but you still have to push your limit because if you work harder, then you're going to be thirsty and you can't drink or eat.
Yeah, that's tight.
So how you do it? So if you got a game and you got Ramadan, like, what do you do? How does, like...
I try to push myself, but not to the limit that, like, I can't do it no more.
Are your teammates supportive of it?
Yeah, some of them.
They aware? They know that, like...
Like your coaches and whatnot?
Yeah, my coaches know.
Okay.
So do they give you, like, any pushback? Like, yo, Hassan, you not, like, why you not doing this? Why you not doing that? But
yeah, why you not at your full?
yeah. Or do they know, like, it's because I may not have ate as
Yeah,
much as
it's
possible?
because- Yeah, they know that I didn't eat as much. Because before the tournament, we told the coaches that I'm doing Ramadan. I can't eat or drink for the whole day.
It's different.
That's
That's
tough.
different.
Yeah,
They,
that's different.
That's
I didn't
that's
even-
hard.
That's different.
when I was growing up, I didn't even know nothing about,
Yeah, I couldn't.
like, Ramadan.
I need my 3
If you wasn't
minutes.
performing, I'm just like, yo, what's
Three,
up?
I need cheese in the morning.
bro. Like
You need the hell with your cheese in the morning.
that's
I know that's tough.
I
That's
give
different.
you a lot of credit
Yeah,
for that,
that's
Big Haas.
that.
What grade you in? 7th? Going to 7th grade?
Going to seventh grade.
Have you thought about any high schools?
Well, yeah, I thought about IMG, Stepinac, and Hayes. I thought of IMG because it was one of the top schools. And
Wait, where is that?
It's in California, I think.
Las
For,
Vegas.
wait, for high
Vegas.
school?
Where is it?
Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
For high school?
For high school.
Oh, you trying to leave?
Wait, they give scholarships?
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
They giving out
You're not
scholarships
staying
for
local.
this?
Yeah, he trying to get up out of there. He
Oh,
trying to
that's
go.
dope.
So you
Clap it up for that. He trying to,
Yeah,
he
you
trying to
trying
get
to
out.
Vegas, like,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
And so IMG and what was the other one?
Hayes and Stepinac.
And where are those?
Hayes is in the Bronx. And
Yeah.
Stepinac because they had two of the top guards in like the city. And one of them is called RJ Davis and the other one is called Adrian Griffin. And they told like when I look up to them because they always worked hard and never give up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Stephanak's in Westchester.
Okay.
So moving on. Well, actually, I have a question. You're going to the 7th grade, so were you supposed to graduate? Did you have a graduation this year, or was that last
It
year?
was last year.
Oh, okay. See, I'm still
Yeah, some
old
schools a little
school.
different.
Yeah.
We used to graduate in the 6th grade. I don't know. They changed that. Okay.
I got one. Yo, Big Haas, if you had a day to spend with any basketball player, who would it be and why?
It would be LeBron because that's my favorite basketball player and he can give me on tips how to be better on and off the court.
I dig it.
That's good. That's good
good.
answer.
What would you want to go do?
I would try to ask him to teach me some moves that he be doing and how to be a successful person like him.
What's like one of his moves that like you like it's like a certain move that he does and you like nah I need to get that down pat.
Like sometimes he just like he does push-ups so he like bully people and dunk on them.
He's definitely a bully.
And some-
Definitely a bully.
That's a fact. But what do you think is the strongest part of his game?
his layups and his strength.
Layup package is
That's why you in the
definitely
gym. Okay.
Yeah.
It's only different. Okay, so
Yeah, there we go.
Hassan, you got a favorite number?
Yeah.
What's your favorite number?
My favorite number is 8 because Kobe.
Okay.
You know me. If you know me, that's my favorite number. We got that.
Kobe,
We got 5. Kobe, R.I.P. to Kobe. That's my favorite number as well. Shout out to him.
So why you like Kobe? Why you say that number?
I like Kobe because he always had the mommy mentality in his head and always told people to work hard and never give up, even though you're down by a lot.
I want y'all to understand something. He's 12 years old. Just mentioned Mamba mentality.
Right.
He wasn't even like,
I was about
he
to
wasn't
say
even
that.
able to really watch Kobe in his like prime.
Right.
Like that's definitely
that's-
different. To go back and watch highlights and really have a favorite player or even get that passion from him, like that's really dope. It's really dope.
Definitely.
It's really dope.
So you played for a few different teams as you grew up, right?
Mhm.
So, in your view, what makes a coach good or bad?
A coach that's
Yeah.
bad, it's like he gets texts every game and don't care and yells at the players too much and don't care about them.
All right.
Can I just can I ask you a question?
Oh, I see.
Wait.
Was the person sitting next to you your coach before?
Yes.
Oh.
Aye.
As a coach.
Yeah. Like,
How was that
like,
man?
Was he alright, coach? Like, what's up?
He was okay.
Be honest.
It was
Be honest.
He was what?
Act like he's not sitting there.
He was okay coach at like practice.
All right, chill.
Stand down, Trav. Stand down.
Relax.
That's what it counts.
At practice, all right. Why you say that? So, and during the game, why was he a bad coach?
Well, he wasn't. He got some texts a few games.
I got a text for good reasons.
Yeah, because
I
he cared
bet.
about us.
Exactly.
Okay.
How was the record?
My record?
No, how was the record? Team's record. While Trav was your coach.
Well, we won like 2-0, I think.
Okay. So tournaments.
Hey, I'll do this.
All right. Hey, big fella, you got
My fault.
it.
Yo, time out. Before we move on, bro, I gotta tell you how I first seen him. Crazy. So everybody know I work at a school, work at Promise Academy, right? So we do like little after school programs, whatever. So we play Still a Bacon. Everybody heard that game, Still a Bacon?
yeah,
That's a classic.
Yeah, that's
With
a
the
classic
eraser.
I
elementary.
used to give people buckets
Yo.
for that.
Yo, so it's like he's on one side and I have another kid on the other side. But I didn't know him at the time. I didn't know the numbers. I didn't design it like that. It just happened. So it's like him and another kid. So you get out the numbers. I'm like, yo, say it's 11. I'm like, yo, 11. He come out and the other kid come out. Boy,
Post them up crazy.
just start getting busy. I'm like, yo, I stopped. I'm like, yo, come on, go back. Go back. I called them, yo, I swear to God, after that, I called them every single time after that. Like, say it's like, it's supposed to be like 3. I'm like, no, 11. Go again.
Call 11.
Go again.
Run
Like,
it
it was
back.
him and Noah Hawkins. I think he was your teammate at the time too, right?
Yeah.
He played for the Chos. Bro, when I tell you, bro, I was amazed. I was
You give him
amazed.
buckets?
Yo, I didn't.
The head nod, for sure.
He sort of looked though. He said,
That was my first
Yeah.
time. That was my first time ever seeing like him. I was just like, yo.
crazy.
I had to I met his mom the same day. I'm like, nah, I need to know more about this kid because this is different. Like,
Yeah, he's
it's
definitely
different.
You
different.
seen something in
He was
there?
in 5th grade at the time, bro.
That's what's up.
That's
I
what's
will
up.
say you definitely are like in tune with the youth and like it's very.
It shows.
Yeah, it shows exactly. That's what I was gonna say. It shows.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, comes with the job, man.
That's what's up.
Comes with the
You
job.
need more people like
Yeah,
you.
definitely need more.
So that's
more,
enough said. So
more
you're definitely the
teachers out
best on the
here.
team then.
Educating the youth.
So I have a question. What's your best game moment? Walk us through.
Walk us through that.
My best game moment was in rock tournaments. Stop the violence. When I hit the buzzer beater versus Harlem for life
What?
with 30 seconds left on the clock.
Walk us through that. What was the
Yeah,
move?
like yo, like
Yeah.
set the move.
Set the move.
So the play was for a big man named Talent to post up the little guard, and then they was hanging off on me, so they disrespected me. So I shot the 3 and made it.
Ooh.
Play with him. Don't play with him.
Disrespected him.
You gotta pay that.
Hand down, man down. What you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
He dead
He's not playing. Like,
He's not
listen,
joking.
not
Like,
joking. Don't disrespect me. So they
They
have to pay for that.
disrespected you. I like your energy.
A lot of people knew your name after that, right?
different. It's different.
How was that feeling? Like,
Energy's different.
game winner. Like, what was that feeling like? I know your teammates was cheering for you. Like, you were happy. Like, how was that feeling?
I was feeling good. That game, I could have did better, and I wouldn't have to shoot a game winner. We would have won by a lot.
You hear that? Like, I'm getting chills just hearing this young man speak. Like, he just said that we shouldn't have even been in that predicament.
Right.
Like, we should have been up. Like, you
Right,
got me on your
right,
team.
right,
That's all
right.
you need.
Definitely different.
I like that. That's different. That's different.
But a lot of people wouldn't even think like that though.
Yeah,
Like I said, yeah, a lot of people would just be focused on themselves. Like, yo, I hit the game winner. I'm
Right.
hyped. Like,
Think back to his favorite player. He mentioned LeBron. He mentioned Kobe.
Right.
Like, these are guys who are, frequent hitting game winning shots. So this
Right.
is that's definitely good. Definitely good.
So you down 2 points. 12 seconds on the clock. You gotta draw up a play. Something has to happen. You can't just get the ball, dribble it, and shoot. All right?
Mhm.
Tell us what's about to happen.
I'm gonna set a double screen for the shooter to go in the corner,
Sheesh.
and or I could just set a screen for like the best person that's good at driving and making a layup, and then makes him cut to the basket and try to draw a foul and make the free throws.
Yo.
That was a perfect answer.
Listen.
Yo.
Listen.
It's that
Listen, I got
mentality
options.
right there.
You know
That's
what?
a
If I
perfect-
can't do this, I'm gonna do
I'm
that.
gonna do that. Like,
That's a perfect
Definitely.
answer.
So since we're on that Mamba mentality, what are some weaknesses in your game?
Well, some of my weakness, as people know, is that I'm not as fast, and I can't my layup package isn't that great. It's okay, but it could be better.
So what are you doing to work on that?
Work out every day on my layup package and my all around game, like shooting, dribbling, and passing.
Good. So we just mentioned your weaknesses. So what are some of your strengths?
That I can shoot, and I can dribble, and I'm not scared of pressure.
That's
he said
good.
he got ice in his veins.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah,
Listen.
that's what I like to hear.
So I like to hear. Shoot or shoot. So listen,
That's a
the
fact.
ball's in your hand, let it go.
0 for 30, I'm still pulling.
Listen.
Next going in.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Shooters don't stop shooting.
Probably so. I know you said if you could spend a day with a basketball player, it would be LeBron, right? So let me switch it up. If there was a player that you think your game is most similar to, who would you say that is?
I'll say it's Klay Thompson
Oh.
and Damian Lillard, because me and Damian Lillard both show up in clutch time moments. Like versus Paul George, he hit the game winner. and
Deep.
we won.
Deep.
Bro,
That
that
is true.
was half courtish.
And I think it's Klay because we both got a good shooting game. And Klay can play defense just like me.
So this is a part of the show where we want to just open up the discussion to our guest, Hassan, just about like social things that's going on in our world. And I think the youth don't really have this kind of platform. Like all this stuff that's going on right now, we not really hearing from the youth, and they see this stuff. Like they know what's going on. They're on Instagram, they're on Twitter, they're on TikTok. They know what's going on. So let's bring it back to COVID, because everybody forgot that shit's going on. Let's bring it back to COVID. You spoke about working from home. Yo.
School from home. School from home.
She's working from home.
Yo, I'm working from home.
We all messed up. So like run us like through like your day right now.
Your day, yeah.
Like with school.
What time you wake up? Take us from the top.
I wake up at 7. I have school at 8:10 or 8:05. Then we have math for like 1 hour and 30 minutes. 8 o'clock. We gotta be at school at 8 o'clock, and I have math for 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Like on Zoom,
on Zoom. And then
does the teacher have like a blackboard, or like how does that set up?
She like sends us the work on like Google Classroom, and then we have to do it.
Okay.
And then we have either reading or social studies after. And then if we have reading, we have it for 1 hour and 30 minutes again. And then she said,
hold on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to
My
interrupt
day's
you.
done.
Yeah. Wait, so it's like constant throughout the day? Like you're sitting at the computer
You get a break.
throughout the day, or are you doing assignments on your own, or you have to like be on the computer with the teacher?
you have to be on the computer with the teacher.
Constantly through the day?
Yes, but we have like 5-minute breaks in
Oh
between.
no.
5 minutes?
That's a quick bathroom. Like
That's
you can't even.
brutal.
That's legit walking to the next class.
But lunch is still a thing, right? Like you get
Yeah.
to.
We
Okay.
have lunch after reading or social studies. No, if we have social studies, then we have science, then lunch.
Oh. I
And
know you
then if
need
we
a
have
break.
reading, then we have lunch.
And what school is this?
Promise Academy too.
Shout out to Promise Academy.
Shout out to Promise Academy.
That's your
Shout out
school?
to Promise Academy. Okay.
Oh, well, shout out to them
Good
because
plug.
shout out to them because y'all really working. Let me tell you what my niece does. My niece wakes up at 9 a.m. She goes on her little tablet. She writes in like the little meeting message thing, good morning. That's her attendance. And then the rest of the day, she's like, she has to do whatever assignments that they got throughout the week. There's no sitting at the computer, constant engagement with a teacher like that. She gets her assignment, she has to do it, and that's it.
It's a different world we living in.
My daughter's
Different.
4 and she has to sit at the computer for an hour in the morning. Listen. She
It's
gets
hard
work.
for me.
Nah,
Is this public school?
Yeah.
it's a charter school.
Charter
but
school.
Oh, that's why.
Oh,
We even
That's
offer
why.
we still even offer after school program to the kids.
Online.
Online.
That's dope. See,
Listen.
my niece goes to public school,
It's a will is a way.
so
But-
it's over.
Alright, so Big Hoss, like I heard you earlier in the segment, you was talking about like you're struggling in school. Like what subjects, like, you know, do you feel like you need like more work in?
Like social studies more. And that's it.
Just social studies?
Yeah.
Is it just like what's like what's like the hard part about it? It's like the history part, or you're not really into it, or is
Like,
the
I'm not-
teacher's like, not really teaching you guys right?
I'm not into it. Like I don't.
It's just not you.
Yeah.
That's because they're not teaching you to write social
Yeah.
studies.
Studies. That's true. That's true.
That's why.
But that's what they don't want you to hear, y'all.
They still teach you about Christopher Columbus?
And what you should be learning.
A lot more than that.
Not about Christopher Columbus.
A lot more
Christopher
than that.
Columbus
that.
didn't even find America. If you want to get technical, but
That's what we're not supposed to be
we'll
talking
save
about.
that for another
Christopher Columbus and his spark of genocide. That's
So-
what we should be
100%.
talking
But
about.
before we even get
Anyways.
too far ahead, I know you did say that you made the honor roll, and here we like
Yeah, listen, honor roll. That's another one. That's another one. If I ain't hear it earlier, shout out. Definitely honor roll.
I didn't
But-
make the honor roll till I was in college.
College.
show-
Listen, once maybe in high school.
Nah, but we want to show appreciation and we want to recognize these kids that are actually working hard on
Working.
and off the court.
Working.
So with that being said, we got something special for my guy.
Yo,
Oh.
Ready?
call it in. Call it in. Yo, where's that? Yo, bring that out. Bring that out. Bring that out.
Woo!
Oh. Open that. Yo, this is an
pull 'em out now,
unboxing. This is
pull
an
'em out.
unboxing.
You gotta get this.
This is
You
an
gotta get this.
unboxing.
Unboxing.
Hey, no,
What's
those is fire.
Fire. Oh, those are the new joints?
Oh.
Nah, bro.
Hold on.
Bro, what size shoe are you, my guy?
Yeah.
What size are these? 12? Oh,
What
see
size?
this-
12?
Wait, is
see
this
the
like a
details
12
on
in
that,
kids?
y'all.
Oh, 12 and men's, man.
This is a
Bro,
12 in men's.
You're 11?
What's the name of these?
12?
LeBron,
LeBron.
something.
Big
Damn, we mad.
Wow.
Nah, there's no way your feet fit in this. There's no way his feet fit in this.
Like these?
Wow. You feeling those?
Yo,
Like
listen.
Your feet do not fit in these.
Listen.
Bro, first game with these, I need 20.
Listen, a different
I
world
need
asks
20.
one thing. I
You got
need
me?
20.
Bucket.
Ain't no
And I'm
more.
pulling up.
Oh yeah, first game with these, I need 20.
Mark my words, we pulling up.
Fresh out of quarantine, we pulling up.
First of all, those is fire. Second
Those
of
is
all,
fire.
your
Those is
feet
tough.
is very big.
And these only
Third of
12.
all, those is fire.
Yo, these are tough. These are tough.
Nah, but you
What?
know,
I do not believe that those go on
I
his
watched
feet.
you.
What
I
is-
watched you grow up. I've been in school with you, and I know, like, I seen you really progress. And I'm proud of you, bro. Like, honor roll is a big step for you. I used to call your mother when you was acting up or when you was failing tests. And to see you that you on the honor roll now, and you don't even know I spoke to your mom. I spoke to Mom Dukes, and she the one that honestly gave me. She told me,
It's
like,
the
yo,
foundation, yo. It's the
she
foundation.
told me, Mom,
Shout out
like,
to
that you made the
Mom.
honor roll.
Definitely
So-
the foundation.
I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you, and I always tell you, like, yo, you nice, and I tell you this all the time, bro. You really good, but you have to do good in school.
Yeah.
School is
It's
key.
important.
Books
Yeah.
and basketball.
Number one, bro.
Books
It's
and basketball. School
Yeah.
first.
Come
No
first, man.
gals.
Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, like, as nice as you may think, and I'm not trying to like shut down your dream or nothing, but basketball might not be there, bro. And you might have to have a backup plan.
Take it from me.
Yeah.
Take it from me. Take it from me. Take it from me.
Lit.
We all of us, we played ball. Like Rice, he's trash.
I played basketball.
30. I gave him 30.
Hold on.
I gave him 30 in gym.
I played
Stop it.
basketball at elementary school too, and then I decided that I wanted to be a cheerleader.
Oh, she changed up. See?
See?
So
It's a different world.
girls
You might
play
want to change it
basketball
up.
too.
Cheerleading's not a sport,
Girls
but
play-
we'll let her rock.
Girls
Let her
play
rock.
sports too.
But you're not, bro. For real.
Definitely be proud of you. So, little token of, appreciation to you, and, keep working hard, and,
Or
you
you need help with social studies, like my number, call me up.
call
Like
them up.
you need help with something, like we here.
Yeah, we here.
Definitely
we call us
too.
whenever you need us.
And then when school gets started, definitely, looking to tutor, bring those grades up, and then listen, you against the world.
And like
Once
I
you got
said,
the books down packed, and the basketball, who gonna stop you? They can't guard you on the court. You do it in the books, it's like, listen, honor roll, like, listen, I gotta go study for a test after practice.
Have you ever experienced or felt like you were being treated differently because of the color of your skin?
Well, sometimes I do. Like, some people be like, oh, like, they be like, shut up because you're African and you're not good. And I don't really care. I just leave it to the side and don't worry about the haters and worry about the future.
now are those like people you're playing against, or like people in the stands, who has said that to you?
Classmates.
Like classmates,
Yeah,
teachers, regular people in the stands, like.
Yeah. Some of my classmates have said that.
So,
Are they-
but basically, you saying as like jokes, like they say, trying to be.
Like, are they
Funny,
funny,
like
serious, or you're
They're
not
like-
too sure?
Sometimes they're serious, I think. And sometimes they just try to make people laugh and try to get me mad.
Now, does that fuel you to like work harder and like give them buckets in the game?
Yeah, how does that make
Yeah.
you feel?
It makes me feel like mad sometimes, but I'd be like, At the same time, it really doesn't matter because whatever people say about me doesn't really matter to me. It just matters what I do.
So I
All
just
that
want you
matters.
to know, like,
Wow.
what they saying is not cool. Like, that's part of the reason why everything is happening right now. So if I'm saying to you, shut up because you're African, I get it. I work in a school, so I understand. Like, they're trying to be funny. Like, oh, you African booty scratcher? Kids say that.
Yeah.
To be
But
funny.
I think
Still a joke
another-
years later.
And bullying is not cool.
if this is the problem, that is other black African Americans saying things like that to another
Yeah.
African American. So
Just to get laughs.
we're like bashing ourselves.
For what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta.
That's the problem now. Like
not cool.
that's not okay, and that's what we need to change.
Yeah.
But I think you got the idea of wanting to be like focused, and like you said, you want to just, you know, put that to the side and worry about the future. That's the most important thing. Leave the negativity aside in regards to calling you African. As long as you do your best, that's the most important. It's the most important thing. Also with school and everything that's going on with like the social issues, has any of your teachers or administrations like brought it up on like your Google Classrooms or like Zoom calls? I want to know like their take on it, because I don't want you to feel as a young black male growing up in New York City that, you know, your voice is not being heard. What you just told us about, you know, I don't think somebody should be treated unfairly because they color of the skin. You don't want your, let's just say, you know, Caucasian teachers or administration or somebody not to address that, and you feel some type of way. So have they mentioned it to you in your Zoom meetings, classrooms, anything?
No, not really.
See, and that's a problem right there,
that's-
because
that's
it should
right.
definitely be at the forefront. It has been, you know, 2 to 3 weeks now and has not been mentioned. That's a problem in school and just in the nation as a whole. So, you know, like Sean, you definitely gonna have to talk to Promise about that, because we definitely want to make sure that it's addressed, because it's definitely a conversation that needs to be had. Coming from a young man who's 12 and has to even speak about this, you know, I'm 28, he's 12. When he's 28, he shouldn't have to be fighting for the same injustices that we're fighting for now, protesting and on the front lines for things that could be corrected if people will treat everybody equally. You know, we already know that, you know, if we go back to slavery, that, you know, African Americans were looked at as 3/5 of a human. It shouldn't be like that. You know, he's a young man doing good on the honor roll, playing basketball, serving his community. He should be treated the same way as any other child. So that's my take on that. And I definitely hope between now and, you know, in a few weeks, your school definitely address that, because it's a conversation to be had.
So my question to you is, have you seen the video of George Floyd?
Yeah.
You have. So that right there tells me that, again, I think a lot of people are worried about the conversation because they don't want to expose children or the youth to the, but they see it.
They
like
see it
it's
all.
there.
They
It's
got
impossible.
Snapchat,
It is
TikTok,
impossible
Instagram.
Yeah, all the same social
divert
Can't avoid it.
from.
Like,
Can't
It's
avoid it.
impossible to avoid.
It's
So
definitely possible.
I definitely think that sole question right there answers the question of, do you have this conversation with your kids?
With your kids.
Yes, because they see it. They know what's going on. They're experiencing it in their own ways. So, like, for me, I don't really understand why people would not want to. And I don't envy parents at all. Because, boy, I don't never want to have this conversation.
With your kids.
Yeah, it's just like, because growing up I was outside, so it's like your mom doesn't really want to talk to you about cops doing something to you because she don't want to bring it up, and some people talk like speak it to existence, but
Yeah.
I feel like
I believe in that.
it should have been, like when I was coming up, I felt like it should have been talked about because nobody talked to us about it, because it was just like, everybody older than us was outside. Everybody older than us was letting them do whatever they wanted. Everybody older than us was just like, it's cool. The cops, that's what they do. So it's just like, if somebody just telling you, it's cool, that's what they do, and they've been coming up through it, it's just like, it's cool, that's what they've been doing.
For years
They
now.
did that to my uncle.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it's gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
Or they did this to somebody else, so it's gonna happen to me. But if we keep letting them say, it could happen to the next person, then it's never gonna stop, because it's just like, nobody cares about it. Like
you just expect that to be
definitely
your...
Yeah, it's like a never-ending cycle that needs to be broken.
So like Hassan, like what is your input on like, or intake on cops? Like, you think all cops are bad, or?
Now, some cops are good. Like, one time I saw on the news that a cop was working with the people that was protesting, like, to stop the violence.
Okay.
And some cops are bad because just like the guy that killed George Floyd.
Oh, that's you. Who that was?
They like, yo, can I get that?
I'm weak.
That's Mom Dukes.
Nah, that's the joint. Chill.
Chill, don't watch that. I'm gonna pull you
Funny, I think
down.
it's one of y'all.
It is funny because we all looking around like.
But everybody
Sean's about to
looking
tap
at
him
everybody
like,
else
yo.
besides him. They all.
Yeah.
Wifey hurt. Like, you
What?
a pod?
You in the pod?
The bad stuff about cops is that, like, the guy that killed George Floyd, he killed him because he gave him fake money. Even though he gave the fake money, he didn't know because someone gave it to him to go to the store.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the cop killed him for no reason, basically. And he didn't even know what was the situation.
Just to touch on that as well is that, we all, got into a play fight with our older brother, cousin. But that point that stands out to me the most is that his last words was, "Mama, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe." This officer's knee was on his neck for over 8 minutes. So at some point, after foaming from the mouth, after, screaming out, "I can't breathe" from the top of your lungs, at some point you want to say to yourself, like, can I get up? And everyone was protesting and rallying, saying like, hey, he was this officer who actually killed him, but the other 3 officers, they should have spoke up about the situation. So once the other 3 cops were, taken into custody, it wasn't a sign of relief for Black and brown people, but it was a step in the right direction that we have to hold everybody accountable. We can't just, pinpoint one person and let that person take the exactly.
Yeah. So,
exactly.
So the whole reason for me like asking you that is because I'm a police officer in Jersey. So my whole thing is one of the main reasons why I became a police officer was because I wanted, like me growing up, I didn't see too many people that looked like me. So I always told myself like, I wanted to make sure, I stayed like out of trouble. I did good in school. I went to college so that I could become, an officer so that other kids, the youth could see me and feel like, maybe, God willing, I could be in his shoes one day so that I can get back to the youth and let them know that, like, not all cops are bad.
Yeah.
Yes, there are some bad cops, but just to let them know that I'm definitely one of the good ones, and I'm really out here to make a difference for the world, for the youth, to let them know that, if you want, like, if I'm out there, I'll pull up to a park or something, shoot hoops with them, like, like it's me, like basically the badge just doesn't make me. I make the badge, so that's part of the reason why I became a cop. So.
You definitely want to be a role model.
Yeah, so just be a role model for the youth. So
exactly.
I'm glad that that you're aware that like not all cops are bad, because everyone's out here like bashing cops, and it's like, yeah, like some cops are bad, but not everyone is bad. And some people are really out here to make a difference. So
But that's the world,
I'm really
right?
glad that you could decipher the good ones from the bad ones. So I definitely commend you on that. So.
That's good. And also, like, just to touch on what Black said, is that being that role model, it's a kid in Jersey, in New York or wherever that's looking up to him like, hey, I want to be a police officer as well. He looks like me. He's a good guy. I want to follow in that footsteps. And you're the same way. Being in 7th grade, I know it's a guard that's in 5th grade or, even 4th grade that's, might not be, as good to be in the city of guards, but hey, I look up to Hassan. I want to be like him. You might not know it, or you may even know some kids that say, oh, I look up to him. But you're going to be that face. I could see it. From highlights to speaking to you today, I honestly believe that you're going to be a role model to somebody if you aren't already. So definitely just keep on, the right way.
Keep doing what you're doing. Always do good, whether people are watching you or not, because you never know who's watching you. And it might be that little kid that be like you might not know he's watching you, but he could be in 2nd, 3rd grade and be like, yo, I want to be just like Hassan, because he out here, I see him at the park hopping fences, playing ball. I see him, he's fasting during Ramadan. He's out here, doing, like putting in the work. So always give it your all, and just you never know who you might be inspiring out here.
Yeah.
Someone's always watching.
Somebody's always watching.
All the time.
So
Literally.
All right, so we're going to play a quick little game. This segment is called Shot Clock.
Shot clock, shot
Now,
clock.
the rules of the game is simple. You got 24 seconds to answer the questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
You got your game face on.
Yes.
Don't skip no questions.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Ready.
now, you ready?
Ready. Let's get it.
Starting Now, chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Favorite number?
8.
Sour Patches or Skittles?
Skittles.
Frosted Flakes or Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
LeBron or Steph Curry?
LeBron.
Favorite movie?
Toy
10
Story.
seconds.
Huh?
Toy
Toy
Story.
Story.
Lil Baby or A Boogie?
Hey, Boogie.
Hey.
Ooh, chocolate or candy?
Candy.
Nike or Adidas?
Thank you.
McDonald's.
Time.
It's about to go. Did he make it, y'all? Did he make it?
I mean,
How many he got?
he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He got 9.
9 out of 10?
9 out of 12. It was 12
Okay,
out of 12
okay.
questions.
Okay.
Good
So
stuff,
It,
good stuff.
it can be done because I practiced it at home.
Yeah, no, I can definitely give it
Oh,
done.
okay, I'm just making sure. But
Nah, because I guess you.
with Toy
I like,
Story, he got.
I like how you
favorite
did that
movie.
though, because you did like either or, and then you went to like favorite movie, so you threw him up. So he like,
Mm.
damn, what is my favorite movie? Toy Story.
Threw him
Yeah.
off a little bit.
I like
Black
it,
trying to
I like
throw
it,
him
I like
off.
it.
I like that. I
Toy
like that.
Story caught me by surprise though. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
That's tough.
I like it.
Is
I
that
feel like-
Toy Story or Space Jam?
Oh.
What was, I'm trying to think. When I was in 6th grade, what was my favorite movie? I feel like when you get older, I feel like when you get older, it was everybody moving. Loving Basketball.
I don't even know.
I don't even remember.
Great.
It probably was Toy Story for us too, to be honest.
Probably.
Probably was
Toy Story is
It's lit.
It is a
It's a classic.
Toy Story, but I was
Yeah.
Out in 6th grade.
Like what was in 6th
the
grade?
fact that he even knows Toy Story because
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to Google that one. Like,
Yeah, what came out in 6th grade for us? That's
it
tough.
was like Mulan, Aladdin, like
Maybe Lion King.
Lion King, yeah.
Lion King.
Shrek.
Shrek. That was that was a classic.
Flubber was a good one.
Flubber was a good one. That was a
R.I.P.
good one.
Robin Williams. R.I.P. Robin
Definitely,
Williams.
definitely.
Hated Shrek.
Hated Shrek.
Really? Nah, the first one was
The
lit.
donkey?
Hated.
He like Baby Bop though, so you can't really.
Yeah.
You like baby.
You had to be there. You had to be on the Zoom.
That's different.
That's different.
That's different.
Well, look,
real
it's
quick,
a different world.
I want to shout out Sean. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Sean. Gemini. Shout out to all the Geminis.
I know this is a very different birthday
Different,
for
definitely
you.
different.
Being quarantined, being a black man in America right now.
Tough.
But I want to send my blessings to you. I think you have a great vision here. I feel like we got a dope team. I feel like your vision is amazing, and I'm really happy to even be a part of it, to see you kind of
Big
live that
facts.
out. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I see your passion and your commitment to the youth. And again, like I said earlier, we need more people like you.
Definitely,
So
definitely.
I'm thankful to know you. Happy birthday. God bless you.
God bless,
I
definitely.
hope you live to see many, many, many more.
Stay safe.
I hope you
Stay
staying safe.
Stay safe.
I hope you wrapping it up. And
You gonna cut that?
Nah, we not though. And I think that's it. We gonna wrap up this first episode. How y'all feel?
I feel good, man.
Nah, it's good.
Shout out to us too, man. It's a call to order. I'm glad everybody definitely tuned in.
Shout out to
Yeah.
everybody for
Again.
showing up to game 1.
Darnell.
Yeah.
Darnell from where?
Oh, this our part?
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm Darnell from the Bronx, New York.
Oh, Sean Don, y'all already know me. Queens.
We got Big Haas from. Where you from, Big Haas?
Harlem.
Harlem in the house.
You got Charles, I'm from Harlem.
Oh.
Okay, double Harlem.
Shona Bills. I'm from Queens.
And
Queens,
You got
Queens, get the
black.
money.
And
Jersey, alright?
Jersey.
what?
Yo, thank y'all.
Jersey.
It's a different world.
You know, this is DJ Big Rob exclusive.